Hi and Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 2. We will present about the Proboscis monkey. We are going to discuss about the background of Proboscis monkey, the status, the habitat, the ecology and history, the threats, the importance of Proboscis monkey, and lastly, the conservation measures. The scientific name of Proboscis monkey is Nasilis lavatus. Proboscis monkey is the only species in genus Nasilis. They are mammals and omnivore. The weight of Proboscis monkey can be up to 50 pounds. Proboscis monkey are endemic to the island of Borneo. Proboscis monkey has red protruding nose and pot belly, resembles the Dutch, and it is why we call it as Dutchman monkey or Monyet Belanda. It may seem hard to believe, but male proboscis monkey use their fleshy pendulous noses to attract mates. Scientists think that this outsized organ create an echo chamber that amplifies the monkey's call, impressing females and intimidating rival mates.
Moving on to the status of this species is considered endangered under the International Union Conservation of Nature Red List of Threatened Species, or also known as the IUCN Red List, because it has suffered a great decline of population. So, this species is listed under the Appendix 1 of the Convention on International Trade of Wild Flora and Fauna, or also known as CITES, which means that this species is prohibited from trading across the world. Next, moving on to the habitat of this species. These species tend to live in a forested area near the water supply. These are a few habitat examples of the proboscis monkey. First one is the mangrove, second one is the river edges, and the third one is the swamp.
Next, I'm going to present to you about the ecology and history of proboscis monkey. Proboscis monkey is found in forested area near water. They are also a folivore and a frugivore. A folivore is animal that feeds on plants, while a frugivore is an animal that feeds on fruits. Other than that, their stomach is twice as large as other columbine. Columbine is an old water monkey of a mainly leaf-eating group that includes the colobus monkey, langurs, and leaf monkeys. They also relies on bacteria to help to digest the cellulose in its food. They do not drink water. Next, this species usually sleeps or rests individually on trees, over water, or the edge of it. Proboscis monkey can swim across the river on the surface. Hence, they are considered to be the most proficient swimmers amongst primates.
What is the importance of this species? This species is important in managing the natural vegetation of trees and plants. In other words, this species acts as a pollinating agent in the habitat where it lives. Therefore, without this species, it will affect the plant number in an area due to the lower rate of dispersing seeds by the proboscis monkey.
There are two threats on proboscis monkey that we notice. First is habitat destruction. Second one is hunting and poaching. Now, I will present about habitat destruction. Do you know that illegal logging happen even in protected areas? This activity happen to convert the habitats for agricultural development and oil palm plantation. Some places that have been logged illegally is Kinabatangan River and Segama River. The consequences of this activity is reducing the carrying capacity of the habitat, thus increasing the inter-specific competition.
Okay, next, I will explain about the second choice, which is hunting. The proboscis monkey traditionally hunting of primates for food by the tribal people in Borneo, which is the Dayaks. The hunting activities are facilitated through accessible waterways, since it was the proboscis monkey habitat. The hunter incentive to use forest resources remains strong because the proboscis monkey is one of their food resources, so that a stronger law enforcement is problematic politically, since it was their way of life by hunting it to survive in life. Therefore,
recovery is sensitive because of slow rate of reproductions since the rate of proboscis monkey population decreases. Another information that I can include is based on the information from the local community in 2013, there was a massive hunt for proboscis monkey in the Sui River by the Dayak tribe. This activity is carried out at night when the proboscis monkey are in their sleeping trees by the river. So this hunting takes place quietly to prevent panic in the group of proboscis monkey. So this allows the hunters to target and drop them one after the other from their sleeping tree. Regarding the number of proboscis monkey being hunted at that time, a local fisherman, Mr. Ahmad of the Sui River that is resident for a long time in Kelinjau gave testimony. According to Mr. Ahmad, the hunters capture 10 to 15 proboscis monkey that fill their 10-meter long boat for each hunt. It is estimated that they hunt not less than 10 times. Furthermore, the hunted proboscis monkey in the Sui wetlands at that time ranged from 100 to 150 individuals. So this information shows that the Sui wetland was an essential habitat for proboscis monkey with a reasonably high population and easy to find.
Several conservation measures have been adopted to protect proboscis monkey. First, in situ conservation that occurs naturally in the wild. Second, legislation by law and policy enforcement. Third, organization conservation by program of NGO such as WWF. So firstly, in situ conservation, the proboscis monkey are conserved and protected naturally inside their own habitat in the wild. Proboscis monkey is a totally protected animal in Sarawak. There are several recorded sites where proboscis monkey can be found, which is Bako National Park, Labuk Bay Proboscis Monkey Sanctuary, Maludam National Park, and Kinabatangan Wildlife Sanctuary. At Bako National Park, proboscis monkey has now become the focal icon to the park and visitors, of which must be well managed to ensure its viability and healthy habitat. It is estimated that there are 275 individuals at Bako National Park. At Labuk Bay Proboscis Monkey Sanctuary, the unique opportunity to observe the typically elusive proboscis monkeys up close have attracted researchers worldwide to conduct research. Some highlights include the observation of proboscis monkeys regurgitating and eating curd, female proboscis monkeys sharing nursing duties and mourning behavior from the mother when her infant passes away. This unique situation in Labuk Bay, where proboscis monkeys are thriving in a human-managed mangrove forest, provides valuable insight on how isolated population of proboscis monkeys can be managed. Maludam National Park is the largest single patch of peat swamp forest in Sarawak, covering a total 53,568 hectares. The park was gazetted to protect proboscis monkey. It is probably the least known in Sarawak as compared to the other national parks, perhaps due to the fact that it is located entirely on a low-lying flat peat swamp forest.
So second method is by legislation. Legislation is a method to conserve animal and plant by using a law. So in this case, we have ban of trading by CITES. CITES is an organization that was designed to make sure the trading of animal plant internationally does not affect their species. So this means that every trading activity throughout this world is controlled by CITES to make sure that the species is not threatened. So secondly, we have Act 795, which is Access to Biological Resources and Benefit Sharing Act 2017. This act says that you must have a permit if you want to get biological resources. So the third method is by organization. So what do organizations do? So firstly, they conserving species, and secondly, they conserving habitat. How they do that? So, in conserving species, they find a funding to conserve proboscis monkey from NGOs outside Borneo. So, example of the funding that they use to conserve this proboscis monkey is Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF. The second method is the conserving habitat. Example, forest resource development by Sabah Forestry Department. This means that they protect the forest that have proboscis monkey species. For example, Bukau Api-Api Protection Forest Reserve under United Nations Development Programs or Global Environment Facility UNDP or GEF. So that's all from me. Any questions from audience?